let's start off with some theory and let's get some answers to some typical questions that we kind of run across a lot from end users when we're providing this training. So to start off, what is PDM? Well, PDM is what's known as product data management, and it's the use of software to track and control data. Information about the data is stored in PDM, and it's electronically filed away and managed from a central location, which could be a server or a number of servers within your network. And PDM's it's focused on capturing and maintaining information on products through their development and useful life. And some of the information that it captures includes things like names of any persons that have either contributed to the design or the modification of a file. Maybe things like dates of transactions, like approvals and any changes to the files themselves. And then also information about things like where the file is used and what it's used for. So why would we be using PDM? Well, the reason we're using PDM is because it gives us some great benefits. And let's just go over some of those. So it allows us to quickly find files. So it speeds up our process, basically allows us to get to the data quicker. Everything in PDM's tracked. All transactions, such as changes to files, are all recorded. So everything's accountable. You've got one single repository which allows controlled access to data, as well as it gives you the ability to organize it in a logical manner. And that means for you guys, it's basically less time organizing and tracking down data, more time just doing work rather than managing the files themselves. And then having one single repository means basically one file in one place, which is great if you've got collaboration, maybe users spread out across different locations. Everything's in one place, you're all going to one file in one place. So it helps collaborate across the organization a little bit more seamlessly. Then we have to consider the advanced visual capabilities that we get from being able to quickly see where files are used, looking at reference trees of files, what's included in bill of materials, who's working on files, who's approved files, and so on. So based on all that information and answers to those questions we've just asked, you may ask, well, who would benefit from using PDM? The answer to this one is real simple. It's basically everyone. Anybody who has a file that you store on your PC or your network drive, you would benefit from putting that in the PDM system. So when would we use PDM? Well, as a new user, you're going to start using PDM as soon as it's installed and ready to go. And what PDM will do is it'll give you the ability to replace some things that you're maybe currently using. So you may currently have a database, PDM may be taking its place. If you don't have a database, you may be using something like Windows Explorer, a network drive, you may be using things like cloud applications, Dropbox, OneDrive, and so on. PDM would basically replace all of the above. And you'd move all your data into PDM, and then it becomes the single repository for everything. It's going to add a layer of security by controlling where your data resides and provides controlled access based on criteria such as file location or the status of the file. So once all your legacy data is migrated, that's your single source for retrieving documents, but it's also going to be the place where new documents will be located as well. So when you start with new documents, immediately you would save them to PDM. We also encourage that any and all other files are kept within the vault as well. And some examples of other organizations that I've done in the past includes adding things like marketing documents, sales documents, human resources, any manufacturing information. All of this stuff, if it can be saved in Windows, it can be saved in PDM.